Hello everyone. First of all, thank you for this opportunity. Myself, Shreya, I am recently graduated from Kolan University in the stream of Bachelor's of Commerce with the aggregate of 8.2 CGPA. I am here to represent my projects on data with the help of some applications like Microsoft Power BI and Tableau. Before heading towards the representation, I must tell you about how I get into this field. So, during my academic year, I get fascinated with data. And from there, I research and develop my foundation on some skills like Microsoft Power BI, SQL, Excel, and have some basic knowledge of Python and statistical analysis. This is all about me. Now let's dive into the project.
So this is my first ever project on Power BI, which I was doing under an workshop where I learned about very few things of Power BI, like what is Power BI. So Power BI is an interactive data visualization software by Microsoft, and there I learned few tools of Power BI which I used in this representation of sales report. Here I access the data from Excel sheet and use the Power Query editor to clean the data and make a insightful dashboard in the report view of Power BI. So in this report we can see there are three items of category like furniture, office supply and technology. I have used a slicer to make this project more dynamic, and the next slicer is representing some market like Canada, EMEA, EU, and Latam, US, etc. Beside these things, I have used four KPIs like sales, profit, quantity, and ship cost. These KPIs are used by using the K- KPI card, and beside these things I also use different type of charts like a donut chart, a, a column chart, a funnel chart, tree map, and a pie chart. Here we can see a column chart column chart which is giving the cells by category of where we can see the highest cells is by the category of technology where we have sale 4.74 million. So 4.74 million is the highest sell of technology uh, in 12.64 million of cell. Beside that, it also represent a pie chart and a funnel chart which is showing sales by ship mode and sales by market. And here above these charts I have used two filters, that is top and filters of Power BI to represent top 7 sum of sales by country and top 2 sales by state. The top 7 country sales are United States, Australia. So here the United States is giving 8.9% of sell, and in the tree map we can see it is representing top 2 sum of sales by state. Here we can see California have 457.69k of sales, and England have 485.17k. So this is all about this project, and it is clearly giving the meaningful and insightful data representation with some KPI at the top, and are some KPIs like sales, profit, quantity, and SIP cost. This is my first ever project on Power BI. Let's get into another project. So this is my second project on Power BI. Here I performed this project under an internship program of the Sparks Foundation Network uh, as a business manager, and I performed these tasks in the domain of data science and business analytics. And here we can see the tasks which I performed. So basically, here I have performed these tasks as a business manager, and try to find out the weak and profit areas of a retail store through exploratory data analysis in Power BI. So let's dive into the project and see how the project is working on. So in the left hand side, we can see that I had used three KPIs, which is showing total profit, total quantity, and total sales. In the left corner, we can see that I had used a stacked column chart that is representing sales by region, and we can see that the highest sale of a region is west. And after that, I had used a funnel chart which is showing sales by SIP mode, and beside that I had used a donut chart to represent sales by state. And in this donut chart, we can easily see that California is the state which have the highest sale. And we can see also the numbers through the help of category tooltip, that is the sum of sales is here 19.92 percentile. In next tool, I had used a area chart to represent sales by segment. In this chart, we can see that customer is the segment which have the highest sale, that is 1.16 million. Above that, I had used a tree map, a bar chart, and a pie chart. A tree map is showing a filter, that is top and filter, where I had represent top 7 cities cell. The New York City have the highest cell of 256,368.16 cell. And beside that, we have some other cities which have the cell. So here I represent top 7 cities cell. So beside that, I have used a bar chart. Here I have here I have shown profit and sales by city. So we can easily see that the highest profit and sale of city is New York City, and New York City have the highest sell of 2 lakh 56,368.16, and profit of 62,018 dollar. So beside that, we can see the profit in category and subcategory, which I used to show by using the pie chart. Here we can see the technology is the highest category of cell, and we can see that from the category technology, we have earned the maximum profit, that is 41,928 dollars, that is 13.58 percent. And in the category in the subcategory, we have earned maximum in copiers, that is 55,618, that is 18.01 percent. Above all that, I have used two slicer that are showing select a category of slicer, and I have used drop down slicer to represent the category. The categories are furniture, office supplies and technology. And in the second slicer, I had represent segment that is showing the three options like consumer, corporate and home office. Here I have used some advanced and some other tools of Power BI which I didn't used in my previous Power BI project. And I had also conclude some insightful description which is showing the KPIs, the KPIs, that is total profit, total quantity and total sales, as well as some insightful description of this project which I have performed. And I had also concluded some of the most profitable areas as well as most weaker section of this retail store. So this is all about my second project on Power BI. Let's get into the third project. So this is my third project on Power BI, which is very interesting. And this project I performed under a certification program of Udemy on Power BI. So in this project, I have used the data which I extract from Excel and transform the data with the help of Power Query Editor in Power BI. So let's get into the Power Query Editor and understand what I have done in with the help of Power Query Editor. So this is the Power Query Editor interface where I have used varieties of tools to clean and transform the data. There are many tabs in the above side where I have used a view tab to use some profiling tools like column quality, column distribution, column profile. And I also use some text tool and numerical tools which are under the transform tab. Like here we can see in this extract option we have different types of options like length, first character, last character, a text before delimiter, a text after delimiter, text between delimiters. And there are some other types of numerical tools also present like add, multiply, subtract, divide, integer, etc. Here I have used several numerical tools to perform to calculate the average product cost as well as distinct distinct customers and minimum annual income as well as maximum annual income. These are the tools which I have used in Power Query Editor to transform and clean the data. And all the changes which I have performed in this Power Query Editor, you can see there is a dialog box that is applied steps where we can see the changes which I have made in this with the help of Power Query Editor in this data Excel sheet. Also before that would also want to mention that I have used date and time tool in the calendar lookup table to manage the date and time in the in this table. There are many steps which I have inserted like day name, start of week, start of month, etc and etc. This is all about Power Query Editor. Now let's head into the report. And here we have to close and apply it. Now again we get into back into the report view, and here we can see there are other two options. There are other three options like table view, model view and DAX query view. So Now I let's head into the model view, as because with the help of model view I have created relationship between the table using primary key and foreign key. We can see there are many tables which are connected to each others with some sort of line. And here we can see the territory lookup is connected with sales data and returns data. So these all tables are connected with some keys like primary key and foreign key. So primary key uniquely identify each row of the table and related to foreign key in fact table. Now let's know what is foreign key. So foreign key contain multiple values and relate to primary key of dimension table. So this is all about data modeling, where I have normalized database in each table to serve a distinct and specific purpose. We can have active as well as inactive relationship between these tables. Here I am selecting a line between territory lookup and sales data, and can see the relationship between them. In the property panel we can see the relationship between these two table is active now. And we can have relationship cardinality, which tell about the relationship between the table. Like here we can say territory lookup and sales data have a one to many relationship, as well as the one representing one to many relationship cardinality, and the asterisk sign is representing many to many cardinality. So here we can see that territory lookup and sales data have two type of relationship between them. So this is all about data modeling. Before getting into the full description of report view, let's get into the table view and see how the DAX is working here. DAX means data analysis expression. It was one of the most important feature of the Power BI front end. There are two ways to create a DAX formula: by calculated column, and second one is by creating measures. In the customer lookup table, we can see a parent column here beside the domain name. And if we select this parent column, we can see a DAX formula is appearing with a logical operator, that is if. Here I have used calculated column in this parent column. Basically, calculated column are used to show the DAX formula basically, and it also used for filtering and grouping data. And here we can see that there are multiple measure tables I have created in the table view. Measures are DAX formulas used to generate new calculated value. Here I have made too many measures representing different calculation. Measures are used for aggregating. There are many DAX operators like arithmetic, that is for addition, subtraction, etc. Comparison operators like equal to, greater than, less than, and logical operators that are concatenate and in, etc. The DAX syntax is measure name equal to function name like sum, mean, max, etc. Round bracket started, table name, square bracket column name, square bracket close, round bracket close. This is all about DAX. And here now let's get into the report view to visualize the dashboard to uh, get a trend analysis of a bike shop. Here I have represented a line chart which is representing total revenue of start of month. So here we can see the line chart is changing in from 2020 to 2022. Beside that, I have a bar chart which is representing orders by category. And below that, I have a matrix which is showing the top 10 products of a bike shop. Beside, in the left hand corner, we have three KPIs, that is monthly revenue, monthly order, and monthly returns. From these, we can see that monthly revenue is 1.59 million, and monthly order is 1.84k, and monthly return is 150. In monthly revenue and monthly return, we have a great change, but in the monthly order we can see that the goal which we want to achieve is drastically get in another level. Beside that, I have used the KPIs to mention most ordered product type as well as most or returned product type. And beside the logo, we have used four KPIs to represent total revenue, total profit, total orders, and return rate. And in the black border I have used some bookmarks which are representing all clear all filter and show the slicer panel. Other than that, there are some other type of bookmark present here uh, that are representing some different things. Now let's get into the other page which is about map. Here I have represented a map which is showing the North America, Europe, and Australia. There are three countries which are uh, doing great in the sale of bike, basically the bike parts. Now let's get into another page, that is product detail. This is the third page of the report view. Here we can see different type of chart, that is gauss chart which is representing total order versus order target, and second one is representing monthly revenue versus target, and third one is representing total profit versus target. And below that we have two of the line chart which are representing the total profit and adjusted profit, and the second one is representing the product matrix selection uh, slicer. So here if we select five options, between the five options we can see some changes is going in this page. If we select the second option we can see different change in it, and if we select return rate from here we can see different change. And here I have represented another slicer for this product detail page, and beside that I had also written a report summary of this product detail page. Here we can see the report summary which is important in this. So this narrative summary is created by AI visualization tool. With the help of AI visualization tool narrative, we can see a report summary of a page. And now let's get into another page, that is customer detail. In customer detail we have a slicer representing two options, that is total customer and revenue per customer, and below that we have a line chart representing revenue per customer and it have three options, that is total revenue, total customer, and revenue per customer. Beside that, we have two KPIs which are representing unique customer and revenue per customer. Unique customer are 17.42k and revenue per customer are rupees 1431. And below the line chart, we have a slicer which is representing the top customer by orders. If we drag the slicer in the middle, we can see a change is going on the top customer by order. That is, it changed into Mr. Larry Vasquez, and the orders are 4, revenue is 10.39k, etc. And here we have a top 100 customer matrix which is showing the top 100 customers up to 2020 to 2021. And if we select from 2020 to 2022, there will be someone else. And here we have two donut chart which are representing orders by income and orders by occupation. Let's get into another page, that is category tooltip. Here we have represented total revenue, total returns, total orders, total profit with the help of multi row card, and it is also representing return rate. And beside that, we have a graph which is showing the multi row card. After that, we have a decomposition tree which is a AI visualization tool presented here. It is allow the user to visualize how data is distributed across multiple dimension. Here we have sub category name, subcategory name, product name, and total orders. We can select total orders, and then accessories, and then tire tubes, and then patch kit. Here we can see the KPI which is changing according to the decomposition tree. Here we can see that the total order is now 2952. So this is how the decomposition tree works. Next, get into the other page, that is key influencer. Key influencer visuals is also a artificial intelligence visuals which is allow the user to understand the factor that derive specific metrics or outcomes. This can be analyzed categorical or continuous outcome, or uh, identify the top segment based on combination of factors. Here we have top segment, that is segment 1 to segment 6. And there are some different percentage which are mentioned in here, that are 83.9% to 71.5%. Here another key influencer is mentioned, where we have the top segment. What influence average retail to increase? So increase is sum of product cost goes the average of retail increase by 478.6 rupees. So here is all about the pages, and here I have presented this dashboard by using different type of visualization tool and make it to the advanced level of Power BI. So I have made 3 projects on Power BI and have developed a strong foundation on Power BI. Let's get into my last project of MySQL with Tableau. Basically, this is not a major kind of project. Here I have learned uh, MySQL, the advanced level of MySQL, and which I have learned in SQL represent a project with the help of Tableau. Tableau is also works similarly like Power BI. And here I have used Tableau to represent my database to make a comparison chart using column chart to show breakdown between male and female employee of the year 1990 using the database employee. Talking about MySQL, here I have used very important SQL function, that is join, to join two table, that is T employees and T department employee, uh, and make a relationship between them. I have used aggregating function, that is count, and date and time function, that is year, under select statement. And I have used from statement as well as followed by group by and having, and made a Tableau chart to show the breakdown between male and female employee. Here, the gender, that is female and male, and female is showing the orange color and male is representing the blue color. In the second task, I have presented female managers compared to male managers from the year from 1990. Here I have presented a area chart which is used to represent the female and male managers from the year 1990. In the MySQL tasks, I have presented many type of functions, that is case function, where we can use a condition to represent the case, and also followed by group by and another form of join, that is cross join, which help to join the table, that is department manager as well as department on department as well as employee table, followed by a new type of clause, that is order by clause. In this area chart we can see that it is representing number of managers per department, and the department name here presented are customer service, development, finance, human resource, marketing, productions, quality management, research, etc. And I have also mentioned a category of gender, that is female and male. Here also the color is same, and the year is also same. It is starting from 1990 to 2000 and ongoing. The third task is about the salary of female versus male employee in the entire company until 2002. Here I have used the round function with followed by year function, and with the uh, different type of join, that is inner join, having followed by group by and having with order by clause. Here I have joined uh, four different tables, that are salary table, employee table, employee table, department table. See, here I have presented a line chart to represent department name as well as salary of the genders, that is female and male. The department name are same as in the task 2, and here I have presented sum of salary, that is you can see the male employee have much salary than female employee, and that the salary of some we can see here, and here we can see the maximum salary is 62,000, 6,29,776, and the minimum salary is 4,48,319 salary. Next, the tax 4, which is representing SQL stored procedure, which allow to obtain the average male and female salary per department with a certain salary range. Let this range be defined by two values the user can insert when calling the procedure. We have used create procedure function to make this last task 4. Here I have presented a column chart followed by average employee salary, and here I have used create procedure functions, and at the end of create procedure I have call the procedure with the call filter salary 50,000 to 90,000 comma 90,000. I had presented minimum salary to maximum salary, minimum salary as well as maximum salary of both the gender.
This is all about my few projects which I have mentioned earlier. I am so thankful for your patience in this video representation. I hope you would like this video representation and feel free to give me feedback and review. Thank you for again and have a joyful and good day.